You swore.
Welcome back to my channel. It's Brandy, and we have a new trailer for The Last of Us Season 2. Now, this show is literally less than a month away from dropping, and I actually just finished up playing The Last of Us Part 2 on stream, so I'm even more excited for this new season to come out. And I'm excited that we got another trailer, because I wasn't thinking we were going to, because it was so close already. But we do, and we're going to get into it. But before we do, fellow reminder, I put up new videos here every single day at 4 p.m. Eastern. So subscribe if you want more content. And if you want to check out when I do play these games, I do live stream over on Twitch Monday through Thursday at 9 p.m. That's where I played The Last of Us. I also have a second gaming channel. All of my VODs for the playthrough of Part 1 and Part 2 are over there. So if you want to like watch through them or refresh your memory if you've seen or played it before, I have that too. Before you get into the goodness that we're going to get next month when this drops. But without talking too much, let's check this out. This is the last trailer we're going to get, most likely, for The Last of Us Season 2 on Max. Oh, good golly gosh. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
You okay?
Yeah.
This is where we
The
live.
best part. It's so good. It's
What's
so
that?
good.
The fence.
What's inside?
People.
What's outside?
Monsters.
By the time the sun comes up tomorrow,
Is that my boy Jesse?
there's a very good chance you'll be dead.
You're gonna lose.
Don't you know what he did?
I like know these exact scenes.
You swore.
I have mixed thoughts and feelings and just everything. Okay, so I'm gonna be very mindful with my comments because I do not want to spoil the show for anybody who has not played the games or watched the games. So I won't go into full thoughts of what I think. What I am hoping for, as somebody who has played the game and knows what is going to take place, obviously they take their creative liberties with the show. My hopes, and if you've played the game, you'll understand what I mean, that they change the timeline. I hope that they change the pacing a little bit. Given the fact that they want to pull a season 3 out of this too, they're going to have to. And if you've played The Last of Us Part 2, there's a lot of time jumping around and like flashbacks and stuff, like you're filling in the gaps of a lot of things throughout the game. So it's not like a linear story, which they did a little bit of that in the first game too. So I'm curious if they're going to keep that same pacing for the show, or if they're going to kind of pull from certain places to more jam-pack certain storylines into like one segment as opposed to sprinkling things in to get the full story. I'm curious because I feel like it can be done really well both ways. And in terms of like how a show is, sometimes it's better to make it more linear than jump around too much where it gets confusing or certain storylines don't fully make sense, because there would be like several episodes of gap time before you come back to something. So I'm curious to see how they do it. I really can't say much more because I don't want to spoil things, but I'm very much so looking forward to this. I might do a rewatch of season 1 just for the fun of it, because The Last of Us is so good. After just playing through part 2, like very, very recently, there are so many very specific moments fresh in my mind that I could see clips of here that I knew exactly where they were pulling from, and I love that. I feel like this is one of the few shows/movies that pulls from a video game that I feel like was very on the nose with keeping to the original story and to keep the integrity of it, and I already see it here. So I'm very excited to see what we get with this. But I want to know your thoughts, and for those that do comment down below, please keep it spoiler free. I want to just respect those who are not familiar with the storyline, and there's a lot of things that could potentially be spoiled by people being buttholes. Even when I tried playing the game, people were trying to spoil things for me, and I originally played parts of it like within the first week that the game dropped, and people were still trying to spoil things. So be respectful, be mindful, be demure. Comment down below what your thoughts are going to be for this, and if you're excited for a season 2. I thought they knocked season 1 out of the park, so I'm excited. And I love Pedro Pascal, so more of him works for me. But that's all I got for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this, give it a big thumbs up. And let me know down below what movies and shows you're most excited for this year. Because honestly, 2025 is pretty stacked. And I'm amped for it. But thank you again for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, fam!